What's up, everybody? I haven't been on in a while, and at this point I'm just kind of making videos when I feel like it. So yeah, so I just went to Menards. There you go. And I'm trying to get some materials for this job. I'm starting for the church again, and they don't have enough maple plywood. I need 2 sheets, and they had 1, and it was the bottom of the bunk, so I didn't feel like even taking that one. So time to drive another 20 minutes to the other side of Kalamazoo, where I'll hopefully have better luck. So I'll probably hop on at some point after getting that stuff, and then we'll do the whole build process. I've done this before. I think I've recorded them. You can go back and look at the other videos. But yeah, we'll see if I can capture some things that you haven't seen before, or maybe do some things better. But let's go. Okay, well, I am now at Home Depot. I'll just get back into my truck from Home Depot. I went ahead and picked up a Diablo blade for cutting the plywood nice and clean, because I don't have one for my skill saw, or at least this size skill saw that I have. So I went ahead and got this, and hopefully this keeps the chip out to a minimum. Hopefully 0 would be perfect. Yeah, perfect. Anyways, just me being weird, I guess. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna just call it a day. I did a lot more driving than I wanted to today. I'll just unload this stuff, and yeah, there's back there. But yeah, so I'll just be unloading and calling it a day. Today's Valentine's Day, so I got a day later. But yeah, we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Whoop, bye. All right, well, it is the next day, and it's cold, as it seems to be this time of year. So, well, I can just kind of show you what I've done so far. I didn't get to you guys right when I started this morning, but, you know, that's fine. So, what I've done so far is I've got my template from last time. I might do something a little bit different as far as like how I use this template, but we will see what I'm going there. But basically I've lined up all these templates, so I can just trace out. So these will be the pieces that I use. Sorry, that all sounded a little funny, but anyways, I'll be using these right here as the bigger boxes, because this is going to be in an upstairs bathroom at our church that is used for kids too. So these are the bigger sink boxes. I'm going to make another one that'll be attached to these, but it'll be shorter for the kids. And so I've tried to use up as much material as I could in a small enough, or this space, using my space well. There we go, that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, so I've got this all pretty well lined up. These are the 2 bigger boxes, and then I gotta do some more math to figure out the smaller boxes. But yeah, so it's going pretty good this morning. I got the new blade on the saw. Here's that guy. Pretty good. Kind of excited to use it. I realized that the blade that I had in here before was just a DeWalt clean cut blade for plywood and stuff, but this is a brand new blade, so it should do better anyways, regardless of if it was the same one or not. But yeah, so I'll see if I can either set you guys up or something, but maybe it's just cutting stuff out, so I'll probably just have you guys look at this later. Okay, so I did my figuring, and so basically what I want this to do is this is the main size, so this is the bigger boxes, and what I need to happen is I need this edge to line up on all of them, because that front face is all going to line up. And so basically what I did is this will be how much lower the small one is. So this face just drops down, which means that this will be longer, because tapers and math and all that. But really just what I did is I moved the whole box down, marked it. This is just the easiest way to do it without math. I just marked it all out, and then to do my taper, I just dropped it back down again. But you can kind of see what I did here. So the darker lines are where I'm actually doing it, where I'm actually cutting, but this is just kind of like what it looked like before. I don't know how well you can see it, but just trying to share my process a little bit and kind of how I do these things. So, yep. And now I'm gonna mark up my other one and then get cutting. Okay, well I got them all cut now, and I'll just show you these. I'll put you on the gimbal and the stabilizer. This guy right here, and I'll get some epic B-roll shots. Okay, well, that's it for today. Yeah, I've got you guys still on the gimbal. It's kind of fun. Yeah, so I will, well, be back doing this tomorrow if the weather allows, and I'll just be cutting the, well, the other spacers. It's a little easier, but we gotta be pretty precise. So we'll see you guys then. I don't know if I'll throw some extra footage in there or what to help all these spaces, but you'll see that before I do. Well, no, I'll see before you do, but videography, editing, and all that stuff, you understand. Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so it has been almost 2 weeks, I think, since I last recorded. It's been a bit. I went on vacation, it was good, but now we're back in the swing of things. But for you, it's like 10 seconds, I don't know. But anyways, I'm back. I got one of the boxes built, and now I'm working on the edge panels, or the outside panels and their edges. So here, this is going to be on the outside, so you'll see this edge, but you don't want to see that plywood. So this will be the first panel that you see. This one you won't really see because it'll be closer to the wall, but still I'm going to make it look nice. So what I'm doing is I took some pieces here, ripped them down to 3/4 of an inch, or just over 3/4 of an inch, so 3/4 of an inch heavy, and then I turned them on their edge and moved the saw fence close enough to where I was only getting the veneer off. So it's super thin. I'm just going to take that and then glue it right to those edges of those edge panels. So that's what I'm doing. I might be able to prop you guys up and let you guys watch, or I don't know. I'm not going to worry about recording it. I'll just show you guys after it's glued up. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right, so next day, and I have glued these things up. So this is just like a piece to hold on the veneer that I put up. But what that looks like at the moment is this. So we have that nice edge on this material. I'm gonna trim this up because it's long still. So kind of see that, and all the glue I gotta clean up. But yeah, so it's bright out here. Ooh, hello sun. Anyways, so I'll be doing that. Yeah, I'll try and do some intermediate videos and stuff to show you guys the process, and I'll probably pick you guys back up and have a recording go when I assemble one of the boxes. So I got them all cleaned up, and this is what we're left with. So this panel right here is the one that's going to be the one that everyone's going to see. I do have a little chip out here I got to fill with something, and this guy right here is going to be one that you won't see, but still wanted it to look nice. Yeah, so I think they look pretty good. Now I gotta resize them because that veneer adds like a 32nd of an inch or so, which I know is pretty small, but it's still gonna change some measurements that I have. And then I also did this guy, Oh, focus, there we go. So that's the side. Over here. There's another side. Pardon the stuff all over the garage floor. Yeah, now I'm gonna resize these and cut the big one here to fit the face. Yeah, and then I'll set you guys up to watch me build one. It's done. I did mess up, so these here should well, not be there, but I'll just fill those with putty. Those will be up against a wall, so I'm not as concerned about it, but I would have liked it to be all finished like the rest. But yeah, this is what we got. This side will be up against the other cabinets. And then here's the brackets I used. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you guys could see those as I was working on it, but that's the inside. And then you saw those two screws there, and then same on the other side. So that's it for whatever today's little video that you'll see, and then I'll do another one. I don't know, another day this weekend or something. Put them all together. That's a little crazy. I got the other cabinets right there. I already built those, so yeah, see you when I'm putting them together. Okay, so don't get mad at me. I haven't recorded everything since last time I recorded. Boxes are done. Yeah, they're together. They're stained polyurethane coated. Stained twice with, I think, colonial maple is what it was called, and then 2 coats of satin polyurethane. So I'm putting this up. And since it's kind of awkward to pick up by myself, I'm going to, well, figure out an easier way to do that. And I will show you that in a video, which I will record now. All right, there we go. I gave it legs. And I'm gonna have to fiddle with this pipe to get out of the way, then I'll start recording again. So, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, it is up. Just holding in place right now. I got just some boards clamped to be feet. And it's basically centered on its weight, so it's not gonna fall over on its own. Yeah, ideally I would have liked those drains to be centered, but you know, doesn't always happen that way. I only have so much room because I gotta put a box on this guy too. So, next step is to, this is gross. I got to put right here on all these, I gotta fill in more even, floor leveler, because the floor, right here it dips down, goes back up, down, just kind of waves all the way down, and then it also slopes downhill a little bit towards those, till about right there. So, I get to, work next to urinals. It's great. Here we go. The first bit of leveler is down. I had to put a board with some tape on because it was just gonna be too much to fill up all of that behind where the board is, because it just gets so deep and it just make a lot more work. So I'm basically just coming out to where I need the flooring and the box edge to sit. And this still needs to go a little thicker back there, but yeah, we're coming along. The tape, when the mud goes on top, or the floor leveler goes on top, it presses the tape down to the floor so that the mud can't just run out the back. This stuff was before I thought of this board here, so that's why that's still there. Yeah, we're getting there. I'm about to take some lunch, and then I'll work on getting this thing up and fastened for good. Okay, well, it has been the weekend, and I'm back. I didn't record it because it was just going to be too difficult to prop the phone up where you guys could see, but I will just show you. Here we go. They're up. They're floating all by themselves. Got some anchors there, a couple at the bottom. Nothing crazy, just to keep it from lifting up from the wall. Ignore that one right there. But you know. Yeah, that one's all fastened. And then I've also put on another layer since the first one of this floor leveler. And where this marker is, you can kind of see that, and it kind of shoots off that way. It's pretty faint, but basically shows me where all my low spots from the line in need to be filled. Yeah, so I'll be doing hopefully another 2 coats of that, or 2 layers I should say. Yeah, so I probably won't be recording that. I'll do something in the in-between. I gotta fill in a patch here for a guy that's gonna do some more finish work tomorrow. Yeah, moving right along on this project. I'll probably, I don't know, I might have to cut this video short, or this thing, but we'll see. Either way, you'll see this video, and this part I'm saying now will actually be the last part you hear in the video, so, you know, cool beans.